Hi Year 6, Mrs Wood again. Hope you're well and enjoying the sunshine if you can. But I'm here for another art challenge. Yay! I hear you cheer. Not all probably, but hey ho. So this week we're going to be looking at some perspective drawing. So perspective drawing is when you are turning a two-dimensional drawing into a drawing that looks 3D, looks realistic, almost looks like the image is going off into the distance. So you might include buildings, railway tracks, bridges, that type of thing. So the images that are closer to the viewer or the eye will appear larger, and the ones that go into the distance will then appear smaller. So it almost looks like things are going into the distance. It's called a one-point perspective, so that it means that all the lines eventually will meet into one point, and that's usually where the middle of the picture is, and the furthest point away. So you also need to be aware of the horizon line, which is normally where the sky and the ground or the sea meet. And again, that is going to be where your eye line is drawn to, and again, where your vanishing point will be. So your task is to have a look through the PowerPoint that will give you a step-by-step guide and give you a bit of background information as to what a perspective drawing is, what they look like, and how to achieve it. There's also going to be a pack of photographs uploaded so that you can potentially choose one of those to do your drawings from, or you might want to have a look on the internet and find your own one. Or have a look outside. It's completely up to you. So have a go. I'd love to see some of your images, so please email them in so I can see what you've been up to. Later on in the video there's going to be a time lapse of me drawing my very own perspective drawing. Again, one of the pictures from the photo pack, so hopefully it'll turn out all right. So from the photo pack that I've attached, this is the photo that I have chosen to copy. So let's see how it goes. So to begin with, I drew out my horizon line and my vanishing point because that's where I wanted my picture to appear that it was going into the distance. I then started to add a little bit more detail, so thinking about the outline of the picture that I was trying to create. So mine was of the bridge scene, so I had the decking of the walkway going into the distance, had the trees in the background, and then I had the wooden sort of railings that went down the sides and vanished into the distance. This is a time lapse of me drawing my picture that I copied from one of the pictures from the photo pack, that I attached to the art task. As you can see, I've just gone in and added loads of detail. I've tried to replicate what I could see in the picture, so a bit of an observational drawing, but obviously from a photograph, not real life. I've added in some shading. I've tried to replicate the grain in the wood, and then I've gone in with some extra detail, adding in the trees in the background to really try and emphasise the light and dark areas. And there is my final perspective drawing of the bridge scene. As you can see, it looks like the bridge is disappearing into the distance. So that's the aim that we're trying to represent in our perspective drawing. So have a go. Choose one of the drawings from the photo pack that I've attached, or alternatively, you might want to find your own that you can have a go at. And I look forward to seeing your pictures. Please email them in. I'd love to see them. All the best.